Hello and welcome to KG5, the venue for today's game between the Glenorchy Magpies and the North Launceston Bombers. It's a big game for the Northerners coming down to KG5 today, and their finals hopes do pin on needing to win big this afternoon. They've got a lot of work to do. Of course, the other result down at the Twin Ovals between Lauderdale and Kingborough will help determine whether they're able to crack in and make a 9th consecutive finals campaign as the ball's thrown up in the middle of the ground to get proceedings underway here at KG5. As we said, the makeup of the four still to be determined. Holding the football, the umpire's call, and Jack Event gets the early free kick for North Launceston. He'll drive the ball out of the centre of the ground here. Joseph comes in for support. Nice kick inside 50, just through the hands of Tom Bennett. Good tackle again from the Northerners. Another free kick within the first 30 seconds of the game. Nathan Pearce laying the tackle on that occasion. He'll be rewarded with a free kick. Pearce lowers the eyes, sets it up, but running back with a flight. Strong mark taken by Josh Arnold. Arnold moves the ball on quickly, trying to take the mark there and doing it well on the second grab. Nice stuff from Dominic Hay. Hay moves the ball on, kicks it centrally, but turns it over. Isaac Manson for Glenorchy. Bit of a helicopter kick from him. Only goes as far as Nankervis in the long sleeves this afternoon. He gets the handball off to Connor Leaflang. Gets the ball off to Lockie Cowan. Fantastic to see him running around in the red and black this afternoon. Alex Lee, just a web of handballs here for North Launceston. Ives gets the handball off. Good pressure being applied here from the Glenorchy Magpies. Matthew McGuinness gets involved as well, but the umpire will take it just in front of us in the broadcast position. Lee and McGuinness to do battle this afternoon. Lee won the tap down, but Geared immediately wrapped up in the tackle. So as the afternoon unfolds, we'll have a couple of updates for you with the live percentage tracker, putting in the scores from either team. Thank you to Dave Moore of City Park Radio. He's put together a spreadsheet for us to try and calculate exactly what things mean from a finals ramification standpoint. Of course, if Lauderdale beat Kingborough today, the result here doesn't matter. North Launceston will be out of finals contention, but if Kingborough do get up over Lauderdale down at the Twin Ovals, it will mean that North Launceston's chances of finals footy are well and truly alive. If they're able to record a big win here at KG5, probably in excess of 100, 110 points, but a long way to go before that. Glenorchy, they'll be desperate to try and claim a scalp and finish what's been a challenging year throughout the home and away campaign on a high by claiming a major scalp. Good stoppage stuff early doors from both outfits. Strong smother laid there by Callum Thompson, who's running the beach blonde hair the last couple of weeks. Good fist over the top there for Glenorchy. Numbers come in at ground level. Hurried kick down the line. Mark's not quite taken on the second grab there by Roach. Ball just bumbling away at the moment. Taken over the line for a throw in. Ball's thrown back in. Lee taps it over his head. Lee taps it down once again. That Lee McGuinness battle is going to be crucial. Full credit here to the Glenorchy Magpies around the ball, applying plenty of pressure. John Geared once again involved, that time with Jack Event as umpire throws it in once more. Plenty of stoppages to start this one. The two teams just filling their way into the contest. Event burrowed his head in. He's been taken high, taking the advantage and moving it quickly there was Ollington. It was a scrubby ball inside 50 and now Glenorchy are away. Kick goes through the middle, but a nice smother there in North Launceston. They'll go back inside 50 now. High ball. Players coming from everywhere. Thompson running back with the flight, but there's been an umpire's whistle. They'll pay advantage here to Glenorchy running through the defensive area there. Nathan Blowfield gets his kick away. Luke Nicholson with a bit of space in front of him, forced to go backwards thanks to the pressure of Ives. Goes back to Camrick. Camrick back to Nicholson. Takes a bounce. Runs towards 50, Luke Nicholson. Opportunity here for Glenorchy. First inside 50 of the afternoon for them. Bouncing ball. Neither player able to get clean control of the football at the moment. Coming through the other way was Hay. High ball right to the goal line. Simpson sits underneath it, spills it though. The umpire says play on, and he paid as a mark. Doesn't matter either way. Simpson gets the ball out. Now North Launceston will try and link this ball up. Handball goes over the top. Tom Bennett has to stop and prop and eventually gets his hands on the footy. Good mark taken there by Harry Hobbs. Looks to be a really likely prospect for North Launceston. He's impressed throughout his 2022 campaign. Really cemented a spot in recent weeks. Simpson goes across. Nankervis goes short to Nicholas. Nicholas goes further wide. Shug goes down the line. Opportunity here. The runner over the top is there in Campbell. It eventually gets to him. Of course, the 10-goal hero from last week, Seth Campbell. Campbell drives the ball inside 50, looking for a target. No one able to take the mark cleanly. Scrapping away at ground level there is Thompson. Pleading with the umpire, saying he's trying to get rid of it. Brad Cox-Goodyear at him for company. The umpire will come in. Reset things once again. Inside 50 here for North Launceston. Thompson with a really dinky kick over to Camrick. Camrick gets it out of defensive 50 for the Pies, and a good mark taken there by Isaac Manson. Manson wheels and goes. Nankervis has the sit. Dinky kick over the top, finds Lockie Cowan, the prime mover off half-back. Gets the hands off, he'll get it back to the 1-2, Lockie Cowan. This is his bread and butter, piercing his way through the middle of KG5. Cowan goes inside 50, just falls short of his intended target. Running through there was Bales. Gets the handball out in the direction of Cox-Goodyear, who's been taken high. A little clumsy there from the Glenorchy defender. And Brad Cox-Goodyear will quickly turn and go. Shot on goal from Cox-Goodyear. It's on its way through for a minor score. So it's taken 6.5 minutes for the opening score of the contest. North Launceston with a minor score. Glenorchy yet to score. Blake Waite brings the ball out of defence for the Pies. McInnes was the target. Eventually gets his hands on the football. Impressive stuff there from Matt McInnes. Nicholson takes the mark. Bit of the football early for Luke Nicholson. His kick is looking for his teammate in Brom, but a strong mark taken now for North Launceston. Cowan seizes his ball, runs through the middle of the ground, kicks it inside 50. Hobbs is at ground level. Can he control the football? He can. Just gets the handball out in the direction of Pearce. Tied up against the boundary line. Tackled over the line there by Nathan Blofield. We'll have a throw in, left forward pocket, just in front of the terrace here at KG5. 7.5 minutes gone in this opening term. North Launceston one behind. Glenorchy yet to score. Tight, contested football early on. Hobbs will be competing in the ruck against Josh Meredith. Ball's thrown in. Another ruckman able to get it down decisively. Coming through, Ben Simpson immediately stripped of the football. Good tackle there. Great tackle pressure from Dylan Browning. The umpire will come in and intervene once more. Just been stoppage after stoppage to this point here at KG5. Nice tap over the top there by Meredith. Then Simpson does the tackle, and we'll have another stoppage. Cox-Goodyear throws his weight around, so too Callum Thompson. Harry Hobbs now at the bottom of the pack. Thompson lays the tackle. The umpire says that he'll have it back once again. So positive signs early here for the Glenorchy Magpies. Applying plenty of pressure around the stoppage. Cox-Goodyear met heavily by John Geard, and a little clumsy there from Geard. Umpires adjudicated that as being a high tackle. Free kick going the way of Brad Cox-Goodyear. Already has one behind to his name so far, does the North Launceston coach. Brad Cox-Goodyear, point blank range. Kick is on the way, straight over the umpire's hat. North Launceston, they're on the board, 1-1-7. Lead Glenorchy, one behind, 9 minutes gone, and Glenorchy have held up well to this point, but just that little bit of a clumsy tackle from Geard opens the door for Cox-Goodyear, who makes no mistake. 1-1-7 plays Glenorchy yet to score. Cox-Goodyear on the board for the first time this afternoon. Umpire Butler has the ball in the middle of KG5. It's been a funny morning so far here in Hobart. Sunshine, but a few showers had come through earlier in the day. North Launceston get the ball immediately out of the stoppage. Geared links up with Camrick, who eventually traps the football. Camrick goes out wide. Jenkins involved as well. Now the kick goes down the line, but a good mark taken. The umpire has a decision to make. Is it 50 metres? Umpire says no. Quick kick into the middle of KG5. Strong tackle laid there. Really good tackle. Simpson gets it back. Just getting the handball away there was Ollington, but they're still under the pump here at North Launceston. Cowan somehow finds space. That was magnificent work, Lockie Cowan. Classy operator. He eventually gets the ball out to Seth Campbell. That was magnificent. Campbell down the line, but his ball's chopped off by Blake Waite. Cowan and Manson go head-to-head. Ball's taken over and out for a throw-in. Cross from us here at KG5. Just tuning in. Almost 11 minutes gone. 1-1-7 North Launceston. Glenorchy yet to score. Brad Cox-Goodyear, the goal kicker to this point. North Launceston needing to win big this afternoon if finals footy is any hope. Of course, they also need Kingborough to topple Lauderdale down at the Twin Ovals. Tom Bennett works his way through. Support comes in the form of Campbell. Handball over the top from Sulzberger. Simpson, piercing ball back inboard. Good build up here for North Lonnie. Eventually the kick goes inside 50. Flying high, Cox-Goodyear. Couldn't take the mark, but he's immediately on his feet from the pocket. Brad Cox-Goodyear. Fantastic finish. The high fly from Cox-Goodyear was spectacular. He didn't pull the mark in, but he was immediately landing on his feet, grabbing the football. Cox-Goodyear has two. Terrific work from the North Launceston coach. He gets his second. He has all of North Launceston's score to this point. 2-1-13 off his boot. It was a magnificent flight. Couldn't pull the mark in, but he just had the composure at ground level and made no mistake. Terrific stuff there from the BCG. Back in the middle. Ollington, first to the football. Jenkins, potentially taken high. The umpire spotted it as well. Free kick going the way of Bailey Jenkins. Sulzberger impeding on that occasion. Manson. Kicks the ball inside 50. Coming over the top there was Ives. It looks to be playing down back this afternoon. The umpire will take it for a stoppage. McInnes and Event exchange a couple of pleasantries. McInnes will now ruck against Alex Lee. Lee wins it down, but straight down the throat of John Geared. Geared back to Camrick. Geared got the ball back. Handballs it inside 50. Lee emerges with it. Just bombs it away there for North Launceston. Clearing ball. Can he spot a teammate? Harry Hobbs is there. He's first to the football. Handballs it back. Little goose step there from Campbell. Went one way, then went the other. Got around Blake Waite. Kicks it towards half forward. Cox-Goodyear potentially impeded with. The umpire says play on. McGann with the football. Gets it off to Brady Simpson. Simpson down the line. A lovely kick from Simpson. Spotted a target there. Howard takes the mark. Tries to get around his opponent, Howard. That's going to be holding the football. Alex Lee. The big man does well, manning the mark, and now North Launceston are away. Campbell down the line, holding his ground. Blake Waite takes a strong mark. North Launceston with ball in hand. Magpies now across half back. Bring the ball out to the broadcast side of the ground. Potentially a push. The umpire says it was legal. Matt Joseph competing well against Lockie Cowan, waiting for the reinforcements to come in. Terrific stuff from Matt Joseph. They'll be rewarded with a stoppage. That was really good work, but he won't be. In the end, a push in the back from McInnes. And Joseph, with some afters with Cowan, has given away the 50-metre penalty. So what started out as a really great bit of work by Matty Joseph is going to cost Glenorchy. And now running towards 50. Lockie Mitchell, with ball in hand, is going to be kicking from right on the paint in pursuit of North Launceston's third goal of the contest. Lowers his eyes, drills it inside 50, but not a great kick. Straight down the throat of Josh Arnold. Kick goes into the middle of the ground, flying high and almost taking the mark or the free kick. Take your pick. Glenorchy now have the football. Good stuff there from Isaac Manson. And some good things across the course of the year as Manson. Looks like this will be a good advantage here. Some ill discipline creeping in from either side, and now Manson is being brought to a terrific spot to have a shot on goal. He's going a long way back for his run up, but he'll be kicking only about 30 metres, 25 metres even. Virtually no angle. Isaac Manson begins his approach, kicks on the way for Glenorchy, straight through the middle. Umpire doesn't move a muscle. Manson gets the Magpies on the board. 50-metre penalty, and he makes no mistake. Good stuff there from the young Glenorchy Magpie. Pies move to 1 straight 6. North Launceston, they're 2-1-13. Back in the middle. Lee wins a tap down. Event shrugs a tackle. Handballs it back to Lee. Lee now bombs it inside 50 for North Launceston. Where are the Flyers? Down there. Bradcock's Goodyear picks the pocket. Wrapped up in a strong tackle, but just got his handball away. Ball still in a live spot here for the Northern Bombers. Scrapping away. Doing some good defensive work is Brady Simpson. The umpire just lets this roll on for a little while. Is he going to intervene? Eventually he does. We'll have a stoppage inside 50. Ball's thrown up. Thompson just got rid of the football. Now hot in pursuit there. Howard, who's impeded with. They're going to try and surge this ball out of defence, but it could come back with interest. Campbell funnels the ball back to Cowan. Couple of Devil Stars combining. Cowan links up with Van Dam. Van Dam to a dangerous spot, but coming across Blake Waite, who's putting together a good start to this game. He takes the mark. Now with Dom Brown. Solid as a rock down there is Dom Brown. Cowan over the top. Punches it across the line through for a boundary throw-in. Ball's thrown in. Lee takes the ball out of the ruck. Gets a kick around the corner. Event, if he can just control the football, he can't. Good tackle pressure here from the Pies. Umpire will take it inside the centre square. Lee taps it down in the direction of Event. Sulzberger comes in, but it's going to be a high tackle. Camrick giving it away. So Event has the ball in his hands. Piercing ball towards half forward, presenting strongly. Brad Cox-Goodyear has just planted himself inside 50 for this game. Luxury for him to have guys like, obviously Ollington has played a fair bit of footy for North Lonnie this year, but particularly Campbell and Cowan back into the lineup. He can go inside 50. Hurried kick here from Brad Cox-Goodyear. Ball bumbling around. Tackle's been laid. Good stuff. Good pressure there from Browning. He's done a couple of good things early. Another stoppage inside, attacking 50 for the Northern Bombers. Lee just outmuscles his opponent. Taps it down. Browning just gets his handball away. Simpson with a loopy one over the top. Opportunity here for North Launceston, but Brom lays a fantastic tackle. Really good stuff there from Will Brom. He owns the football. inside defensive 50 for the Pies. Brom down the line. Mark not taken. Campbell coming through the other way. Buys himself a little bit of time, and now he's going to try and run the gauntlet. Gets it off to Ives. Ives just gets his handball away. The ball somehow still in play with Van Dam, but he eventually runs out of tarmac, over and out for a throw-in. Umpire will throw the ball back into play. Lee takes it out of the ruck once again. That's going to be his main go all afternoon, you'd suggest, given his trends across the opening 20 minutes or so of this one. Numbers favour North Launceston. Back in the hands of Cowan, who is forced to play on. He does really well. Slippery stuff there from Cowan. Task ahead now of Bales. Numbers in the end win out for Glenorchy. Blowfield gets his kick away, but coming across, taking the mark is Ives. Ives goes into the middle of the ground, finds Sulzberger. Sulzberger called to play on. We come to the broadcast side of the ground, but just over the head of his teammate, Josh Arnold takes the mark comfortably. Arnold wheels and goes, launches it towards half forward now for Glenorchy. Couple of players to beat here for the Magpies, but they might just win out. Good stuff there from Roach, kicks it centrally, and Brom takes the mark. Awesome stuff there from Liam Roach, just had the composure. Got the ball cleanly, then spotted Will Brom, who has done some fantastic stuff early on in this game. And this one, to bring the margin back to just 1 point. I'll get the impression they'll need to be efficient across the course of the afternoon, the Glenorchy Magpies. Chance here for them. Kick is on the way from Brom, but fades badly to the left, out of bounds on the full. North Launceston bring the ball back into play. Cowan, a driving ball out of defence. Coming in a little agriculturally there was Waite, over and out for a throw-in. Ball to be thrown in. Lee v McInnes. Lee takes it comfortably, immediately wrapped up in the tackle. Simpson links up with Ollington. Ollington's kick in the direction of Van Dam, who was potentially held. The umpire says he was. Bales has the ball at half forward. 7-point margin in favour of the Northern Bombers. Takes on the man on the mark, as Bales does well. Now launches the ball inside 50, waiting for a flyer, and that flyer's there in Harry Hobbs. Great composure from the youngster. He wheels and goes. Kick towards goal here for Hobbs. Not going to make the distance. At ground level there is a vent. Arnold's going to claim the mark, and the umpire's paid it. It's a great clunk there from Hobbs. Now Arnold will move the ball on. Manson unable to take the grab. Jenkins comes in for Glenorchy. He doesn't get it cleanly though. Here's an opportunity. Bales with the handball. Simpson buys himself some time and lowers his eyes. Great kick inside 50. Finds Oscar Van Dam. Ben Simpson's had plenty of the football early on, but he knew exactly what he wanted to do with it as soon as the ball was in his hands. Piercing ball inside 50, and now an opportunity for Oscar Van Dam to hit the scoreboard for the Northern Bombers. Crosses the paint of 50, does Van Dam. Kick is on the way. Not going to make the distance. In the end, through hands, over and out for a throw-in. Competing there was Josh Meredith, just unable to take the ball cleanly. Van Dam's kick going to the right. So, have the ball thrown in front of the Creswell Beakley stand here at KG5. Right forward pocket. Umpire Butler spotted a free kick by the looks of it here. Holding free kicks will be taken by Browning. He's asked to go back behind his mark. Browning just assessing his options. Launches the ball outside defensive 50. Lee over the top, unable to take the mark. The runners here favour the numbers of the Northern Bombers. Kick goes inside 50 from Ollington. Filling the hole there. Kicking away. Opportunity here for Glenorchy. Running back. That's a really good grab. Fantastic grab by Cooper Meredith, who is up to his feet. Gets it off in the direction of Camrick. Prime user for the Glenorchy Pies. Camrick over the top. Mark's not taken by Nicholson, but the free kick will be paid. Luke Nicholson pumps the ball inside 50 now. One out. Matt Joseph used his body well, but the reinforcements come in for North Launceston. Nankervis with a hurried kick around the corner. Nicholson against Bales. Nicholson potentially holding the man. That's where the umpire will go. Free kick going the way of Harry Bales. That will be it for quarter one in this one. Tough, hard football early doors. North Launceston, they lead 2-1-13 to Glenorchy. 1 straight 6. Brad Cox-Goodyear with the 2 goals for the Northern Bombers. While Isaac Manson, I should say, has the goal for Glenorchy. Tough, contested football. Plenty of repeat stoppages. But an intriguing game nonetheless. Of course, North Launceston needing to win big today if they're to keep their finals run alive. They've got plenty of work to do from here. A 7-point margin at the opening break on the Daily Potato Co TSL live stream. Take a short break here from commentary. Second quarter action coming up next. Welcome back to KG5. The second quarter about to get underway. Glenorchy, they trail this one by 7 points at the opening break. Umpire raises the ball off to get things underway for quarter number 2. Just tuning in, Brad Cox-Goodyear with the 2 goals so far for North Launceston. Isaac Manson with Glenorchy's opening major. A hurried kick out of the middle there for North Lonnie. Big job today for that man. Brady Simpson looks to be running with Brad Cox-Goodyear. The umpire just lets this rolling maul continue on. Eventually come in and will intervene. Hoisting the ball inside 50 is Simpson. Just bounces on the wrong angle for Campbell. Now Brown has a bit of a job to do. Just got his handball away. Van Dam comes through the other way. Pearce links up with Cox-Goodyear. Dances around 2. Drills the ball inside 50, but Josh Arnold takes the mark comfortably. Now he'll bring the ball out of defence for the Glenorchy Pies. And able to trap the football cleanly here, Glenorchy, just making things a little difficult for themselves. John Geard hacks one over his shoulder with the sit though, mark taken by Jack Event. So plenty of the football. Stalwart of the North Lonnie Footy Club. He kicks the ball inside 50 for North Launceston. At the back of the pack, Pearce unable to take the mark. Just getting his handball away with Simpson. Arnold just operating in a bit of a phone box at the moment, Glenorchy. Geard tries to get his kick away. Pursuit of the football and trying to work his way through there was Ollington. But numbers should favour the Pies. Hurried kick out of defensive 50. Lands comfortably with Nankervis, but a great tackle. Really good tackle laid by Cooper Meredith. Just halts proceedings for North Lonnie, and the umpire will come in and intervene. So, of course, this game and the game at the Twin Ovals causing plenty of headlines off the back of today's action, and at the moment, all square up at the Twins. Lauderdale a little bit wasteful, 1 goal 6 to Kingborough, 2 straight. Cowan just fumbles the football, lays the tackle, really good tackle on Josh Arnold. Great recovery there from Cowan. He made the initial blunder, but made up for it in spades. That's a terrific tackle there on Arnold. Has the ball in the heart of KG5, does Cowan. Launches the ball inside 50, but standing tall and taking the mark is Blake Waite. Waite chips the ball to Geard. Geard fans the ball out wide. Just looking to maintain some possession at the moment. Here are the Pies coming across and taking a great mark is the experienced Alex Lee. Still competition's premier ruckman, putting together another fine season. A lot of responsibility on his shoulders week in, week out. He kicks inside 50 for North Launceston. Bales is the target. Camrick evades him. Camrick to Simpson. Simpson opts to switch the football. Does well. Gets it to Josh Arnold. Can Glenorchy transition this football into attack? Kick goes out wide. Joseph has the runner in Waite, gets the handball off to him. Waite now kicks it towards half forward, but in plenty of space. Comfortable mark taken there by Leaflang. Leaflang to Chug. Chug goes central. Nice stuff there to find Mitch Nicholas. Nicholas to Van Dam. Campbell is presenting further up the field today, has Don Brown for company, but does well. Got himself a little bit of space there to Campbell and finds Brad Cox-Goodyear at half forward. Certainly within his range. Wrong side for his traditional natural arc, but he'll certainly back himself in from here. Brad Cox-Goodyear already has 2 goals to his name. Can he kick goal number 3? Cox-Goodyear from 50. Kick is on the way. Umpire has to do a fair bit of work, but it's just got through for a goal. Brad Cox-Goodyear has 3. The umpire just had to make sure it was all clear. Fantastic finish from BCG. The BCG has 3. Back in the middle. So North Launceston, they do get their third on the board. All three have come courtesy of the coach, Brad Cox-Goodyear. And Glenorchy being issued a challenge. So far, they've been well and truly up to the challenge. They're forced to do a lot of defending. Cowan eventually gets the 1-2, but he's wrapped up in the tackle. That's going to be holding the football on Lockie Cowan. Will it be? Or no, maybe an illegal tackle from Manson. So just a bit of agitation creeping in here from either side. Cowan to Nankervis. Good tackle laid there by Blowfield. You can hear the cries of the KGV faithful. Umpire says it was no advantage. No prior, I should say. We'll have a stoppage just in front of the interchange gates. Ball goes up. Lee wins it down. Howard sniffing about at ground level. So too Ollington, just trying to bustle his way through. Umpire will come in and intervene once more. Thompson feeds the ball back to Browning. Browning, his kick chopped off by Nankervis. Nankervis to Nicholas. Running back with the flight and taking the mark. Good grab there from Jenkins. Jenkins finds Manson. Manson pumps the ball inside 50, but running at the football at pace is Theo Ives. Takes a good mark. Versatile player is Ives. Spent a fair bit of time up forward earlier in the year. Playing more down back in recent times. Cowan. Spearing ball. Finds Leaflang. Leaflang goes out wide in the direction of Nicholas, who takes a bounce. Bold effort there from Nicholas. He goes inside 50. Unable to pull the mark in there was Campbell, but he keeps it moving in front of himself. Seth Campbell. Handball's over the top. Into the path of Cox-Goodyear. Can Cox-Goodyear get free? Slaps it onto Pearce. Pearce around the corner. North Launceston goal. That was some terrific stuff there from the Northern Bombers. Just kept surging the football forward. And Nathan Pearce gets on the end of it. North Launceston get goal number 4. And just starting to flex their muscle here, the Northern Bombers. Excellent stuff from Seth Campbell. It's a good mark down back to set things up as well from Theo Ives. So we come back in the middle of the ground. 1 straight 6, the Magpies. North Launceston 4-1-25. 8 gone, second term. Back in the middle, McGuinness wins it down. Have a throw in just in front of the cricket club rooms here at KG5. Sunshine bathing the northern suburbs at the moment. Said earlier, funny day so far weather-wise, but at the moment conditions certainly favourable. Ball's thrown in. Lee. Double-fisted down to Simpson. Simpson kicks inside 50. Pearce at the back of the pack. Another opportunity here for Nathan Pearce. Swoops on the football. Shot on goal. Misses to the left-hand side. Through for a minor score. 4-2-26, the Northern Bombers. Glenorchy, 1 straight 6. Umpires spotted something downfield. Simpson, obviously been interfered with. Looks to be needing to be sucking the big ones at the moment, Ben Simpson. Not quite sure what happened. No great retaliation from either side, but will mean a costly turnover and a golden opportunity here for Oscar Mansell. Late inclusion, kick for goal. It's through. Oscar Mansell gets the goal. Some ill discipline there costing the Magpies. North Launceston get goal number 5. 5-2-32. Lead Glenorchy, 1 straight 6. Simpson bangs the ball inside 50 for North Launceston. They're starting to get into a bit of a groove now with the Northern Bombers. Pierce interfering with Blowfield. Over and out on the full. North Launceston bring the ball back into play. Just tuning in and wondering who 97 is. It is Isaac Newitt with a change of number this afternoon. Dangerous ball here for the Glenorchy defenders. Punch through for a minor score. 5-3 now. Going high there was Nicholson, unable to pull the mark in. Strong tackle Wade. We'll have a stoppage, and Ed Curvis running with the long sleeves this afternoon. Just outside attacking 50 is this stoppage. Simpson overruns the football slightly, geared, tries to get his handball out in the direction of Roach. Good tackle pressure being applied there from the Northern Bombers. We'll have another stoppage just outside attacking 50. Simpson. Good smother. Umpire's going to pay high contact there against Blowfield. Isaac Newitt with ball in hand just outside 50. Good young player. Sees something he likes and puts it out on a silver platter to his coach, Brad Cox-Goodyear, who's already got 3 goals to his name. He looks to be in classic BCG form, and he's got an opportunity here to kick his 4th and further extend this North Launceston lead. Brad Cox-Goodyear from right on 50. Kick is on the way, but sprays it to the right-hand side. Just getting a bit of a hook on that kick, through for a minor score. So Cox-Goodyear with 3 goals, 2 to his name so far. It's Blake Waite, waits for the football to be thrown back to him. Bring it back into play now for the Magpies. Blowfield hands the ball off. Camrick takes a good mark. Made him firing today with Glenorchy. His kick goes out in the direction of Manson. Manson just pumps the ball down the line, looking for a flyer. Players come in from everywhere. Matty Joseph takes the football, but potentially fended his opponent a little bit high there. Declan Chug, and the North Launceston players don't like it. See there, John Gear getting involved as well. Jack Event too, but here in play, North Launceston, they move the ball on. Simpson has the ball at half back. Has a runner there in Nicholas. Nicholas kicks it through the middle of the ground. Not his best kick though, didn't really go to anyone. Sulzberger gets it back to Bennett. You can hear the crowd are still in raptures at the moment with some action happening closer to the boundary line. And here in play, North Launceston have surged the ball to half forward. Umpire Butler with ball in hand. Lee slaps it down, but only as far as Geared. Geared with an up and under kick. Nicholas has the ball in the middle of the ground. Massages a kick to half forward. Ball taken by Sulzberger. He kicks inside 50, just losing his footing at the crucial time. There was Newitt, and Glenorchy will bring the ball out of defence. Sulzberger potentially interfered with. The umpire says play on. Newitt involved. We'll have a stoppage just in front of us in the broadcast position. Lee takes it once again. Hurried kick towards half forward. Mark taken. Good work there by Luke Nicholson. Nicholson finds Arnold. Arnold. Goes towards the outer side. See something he likes. He finds a teammate there. Howard. Howard wheels and goes. Kicks it inside 50 now for Glenorchy, but Nankervis didn't actually take the mark in the end. Bounces back to his feet, takes a bounce, and chips the ball outside defensive 50. Umpire says it may have been out on the full. It was. Tom Bennett is tied up against the boundary line. In the end, he was just a little bit over it. Kick goes back inboard to Arnold. Couple of repeat entries coming up now for Glenorchy. Arnold pumps the ball inside 50 for Glenorchy. Ives has the sit, just overran the football slightly. Nicholas at ground level does the mopping up. Dangerous kick though, brings in Luke Nicholson. Nicholson handballs it back. Opportunity now for Will Brom, shot on goal. Hits the woodwork, out of bounds on the full. Couple of promising build-ups there for Glenorchy, but just unable to capitalise with that final kick. Now North Launceston will bring the ball back into play. Not a great kick though. Straight down the throat of that man once again, who's taken the mark. An opportunity now for Will Brom to hit the scoreboard. Second shot in a matter of seconds. And just a costly turnover, or potentially costly turnover. Brom had an option on short and geared, but he'll opt to back himself in. Will Brom. Solid contributor across the course of the season. Tugs that ball to the right, through for a minor score. Glenorchy moved to 1-1-7, North Launceston 5-4-34. As Nicholas brings the ball back into play. Lee. Can't quite take the mark, Newitt's there. Jenkins. Back to Thompson, tied up against the boundary line and smothered on that occasion there by Allington. Good defensive pressure, over and out for a throw-in. Jacob Bevis, the Bev show, with ball in hand. He'll throw the ball back into play. Ball's thrown in. Geared. Hurried kick inside 50, but sitting there and taking the mark. Nicholas is putting together a good game so far. Wait. Thompson. Kick inside 50 now for Glenorchy. Nicholas once again is going to be first to it, but he's just tackled as he tries to get rid of the football. That's over and out on the full. Ball in the hands now of Jack Males. Bring the ball back into play. Good defensive pressure here from Glenorchy, just creating some opportunities as Males pumps the ball inside 50. Decisively slapped over and out by Alex Lee. We'll have another stoppage inside attacking 50 for the Glenorchy Magpies. Been a good couple of minutes for the Pies, just unable to capitalise on the scoreboard. 1-1-7, trails North Launceston 5-4-34. Score update from the Twin Ovals. We'll give you one in just a moment. Simpson handballs over the top. Running carry here for North Launceston. Events handball just turns over and out for another throw in. At the moment 2-1-13 the Tigers. Lauderdale 2-7-19. Some wasted opportunities there, particularly from the Lauderdale Bombers. But the game could be fascinating if Kingborough can get up, just to see what happens from a percentage standpoint here at this game at KG5 as well. Lee taps it down, geared, gets it back to Camrick. Camrick around the corner, kick goes inside 50, underneath it Nicholas. Takes it on the second grab. He's putting together a terrific quarter, Mitch Nicholas. Good kick from him. Finds Simpson. Simpson finds Chug. Van Dam paid the mark, but he may have spilled it. Eventually gets his composure back, gets it off to Hay. Hay to Campbell. Campbell kicks towards half forward. Pearce with ball in hand. Pearce pumps the ball inside 50. Bennett over the top, unable to take the mark at ground level though. Mansell has a shot on goal, and it's through. Terrific roving there from Oscar Mansell. He gets his second. Read the ball really well. Tom Bennett made the contest. Oscar Mansell makes no mistake at ground level. Terrific stuff from the North Launceston youngster. Back in the middle. It's just a goal that does sting Glenorchy. They've had the better of the contest in recent moments, but just haven't been able to execute that on the scoreboard. Up at the other end. Some crafty stuff there from Oscar Mansell. And the Northern Bombers find themselves on the scoreboard. Roach is tackled. Sulzberger got the ball off, and now it's in the hands of Seth Campbell at half forward. Campbell kicks for distance inside 50. Pearce at the back of the pack. The ball bounces kindly. Pearce makes no mistake. He gets his second. Good couple of moments here for North Launceston. They kick away. That's their 7th goal. 7-4-46. Lead Glenorchy 1-1-7. The Northern Bombers, they're just starting to get rolling. Back in the middle. Marching out to 39. Lee slaps it down into the path of Sulzberger. Just overruns the football slightly. Browning. Thompson does well getting through his way through traffic there. Thompson on opposite foot. Howard eventually traps the footy. Underground handball back to Nicholson. Nicholson with a smart kick around the corner. Good stuff here from the Pies. They get themselves to half forward. Jack Mayles kicks it inside 50, but the North Launceston numbers are in front. Theo Ives is one of them. He takes the mark comfortably. Ives back to Nicholas. Nicholas to Leaflang. So they cut their way through the middle of the ground. Bales is also involved. Tries to move the ball forward, does Harry Bales. Good tackle pressure being applied there from Jenkins. Eventually they get the ball out to half forward. Tom Bennett takes the grab. Bennett lowers his eyes, drills it inside 50 and finds Brad Cox-Goodyear. Couple of veterans linking up. Coach and vice captain. It's a lovely kick there from Tom Bennett. Just into the leading path of Brad Cox-Goodyear. Already has 3 goals to his name. He's going to go around the corner for this one. Looking for goal number 4, Brad Cox-Goodyear. Sets himself up, kick around the corner, no mistake. BCG continues the run for North Launceston. That's goal number 8. It's his 4th. And the Northern Bombers kick away. 8-4-52. Lead Glenorchy 1-1-7. Ball's immediately out of the middle of the ground for North Launceston. Mark's taken. Oscar Mansell wheels and goes. Kicks it inside 50 and Campbell running back with the flight. Takes a brave mark. Good stuff there from Seth Campbell. Quickly moving the ball on was Oscar Mansell. So Seth Campbell setting himself up. Of course, kicked 10 goals 6 last week. Looking to hit the scoreboard for the first time this afternoon. Kicks on the way from Campbell. Distance won't be an issue, or maybe it will. Bennett on the line. Eventually tapped over and out for a throw-in. Left forward pocket. Ball's thrown in. Lee taps it down into the path of Sulzberger. Now Sulzberger turns tackler. Thompson gets it off to Camrick. Camrick with a check side kick. Oscar Van Dam takes the mark. Chance here for North Launceston. Van Dam just sets the ball up. At back of the pack, Hobbs takes the mark on the second grab. Awesome stuff from Harry Hobbs. Set himself well. And a clever mark on the second attempt. Hobbs will now look to kick his first goal of the afternoon. Relatively close to goal. Harry Hobbs, kick is on the way. He leant back a little bit, and that's a disappointing outcome. Hits the post, through for a minor score. 8-5-53. Glenorchy 1-1-7. Couple of players just scrapping away there. Guinness and Nicholas. Umpire will come in and intervene. Bales tries to bail his way through. Thompson meets him, and we'll have a stoppage. Kick goes inside 50 now for North Launceston. Newitt taps it back into play. Hurried handball away. Nicholson. Handball's over the top. Chance here for Glenorchy. Late in the quarter. Can they hit the scoreboard? Kick goes in the direction of Joseph, who just unable to take the mark as the siren sounds. Deflating effort there for Glenorchy. Unfortunately, Joseph did all the hard running to get himself into a good position, but just unable to capitalise. So half-time, I should say, here at KG5. 8-5-53 North Launceston. Glenorchy, they're 1-1-7. And it was a quarter that was completely owned by the Northern Bombers. 6 goals, 4-1 behind. Brad Cox-Goodyear, he has 4. Nathan Pearce has 2. Oscar Mansell also with 2. Isaac Manson remains the lone goal scorer to this point for the Glenorchy Magpies. So half-time at KG5. North Launceston in a commanding position. We'll give you a couple of updates on the other side of the break in terms of what this means from a percentage standpoint. Of course, North Launceston needing to win big today if they are any chance of playing finals football. Also dependent on the result going their way at the Twin Ovals as well. Half-time at KG5. Stay tuned to the Daily Potato Co TSL live stream. Second half action coming up next. Welcome back to KG5. The second half about to get underway between the Glenorchy Magpies and the North Launceston Bombers. Northern Bombers in a good position at the moment, but as we know, they'll be looking to really hit the accelerator in this second half as Simpson immediately does just that. Kick inside 50 finds Tom Bennett. Promising start to the quarter here for the Northern Bombers. As Tom Bennett sets himself within the first 30 seconds. Can the Northern Bombers hit the scoreboard in this second half? Bennett on the way. Sprays it to the right and it just, in the end, creeps through for a minor score. 8-6, 54 North Launceston. Glenorchy 1-1-7. Good grab there, back of the pack from Males. Moves the ball on quickly. Spearing ball finds Manson. Manson through the middle of the ground, kicks it towards half forward. Lee did just enough to force the error. Nankervis scrapping away at ground level. Thompson comes in as well. Another stoppage just inside the centre square. Simpson to Bales, over the top to Campbell. Campbell launches the ball inside 50. Unable to trap it on that occasion was Pearce. Brom has a bit of a job ahead of him. Cox-Goodyear emerges with the football around the body. No mistake, Brad Cox-Goodyear. He gets his fifth, and the Northern Bombers, they're off to a fast start in this second half. They move to 9-6, 60. Glenorchy 1-1-7. Ball's thrown up, Lee v McInnes. Wallington scrapping away, holding free kick though, going the way of North Launceston. Opportunity to once again get the ball inside 50. Wallington with ball in hand. Just massages the ball out in the direction of Bennett. Good tackle there from Bennett on Meredith. We'll have a stoppage. Ball's thrown up. Thompson hacks the ball out of defence. Cowan comes over the top, unable to take the mark, but it was a spectacular effort nonetheless. Chug comes in for reinforcements. He's been tackled. In the middle, Simpson and Brom. Lee gets it off to Nicholas. Nicholas through the middle of the ground, kicks it inside 50 for North Launceston, finds Tom Bennett. Beautiful use from Nicholas. Bennett wheels and goes, kicks it into the forward pocket. Pearce is there, but unable to trap the footy. Over and out for a throw-in. Ball to be thrown in. Hobbs took the footy, but just enough of a tackle on him. Goes over and out for another throw in. Ball's thrown in. Dangerous spot here for the Glenorchy defence. Hurried kick away. Van Dam competing against Arnold. Coming through the other way and doing well was Mansell, but eventually Glenorchy trap him holding the football. Good pressure there from Josh Arnold. Arnold launches the ball down the line. Coming in over the top was Lee. Couldn't quite get his fist away. Cowan emerges with the footy. Little no-look handball in the direction of Mansell. A little too hot for him. Now coming in to do the tackling is Cowan. Simpson, Sulzberger. And we'll have another stoppage. Ball's thrown up. Lee wins the tap down. A little too hot for Simpson. Cowan, really good stuff from Lockie Cowan. Moves his way through traffic, kicks it inside 50, looking for Hobbs, unable to get him, but Bennett at ground level just tried to get his kick away. The umpire said he did so legally. Campbell in the goal square, desperate stuff from the Glenorchy defenders, and they're happy to see that one through for a minor score. That was frenetic stuff. Glenorchy held up pretty well, but some really good stuff through the middle of the ground there from Lachlan Cowan. You can just see why he's so highly rated, why he's such an asset when he's donning the red and black of North Launceston. Cowan again just showing physicality as well. Over and out. Kick to a dangerous spot. Hobbs once again the target, unable to get the ball. Bennett mopping away at ground level. Well, a clever handball from Hobbs to Campbell. Brilliant football, North Launceston. They get their 10th. That was really clever stuff. Opened the door for Seth Campbell, who made no mistake. Terrific footy. North Launceston get another. Back in the middle of the ground, Lee slaps it away. Sulzberger will be first to the football, although Nicholson gets in his way. He's eventually first to it. Gets his kick away now, Nicholson. Clever handball over the top there from Lee Flang. Cowan doing what Cowan does, takes a bounce. Kicks the ball to half forward, Lockie Cowan. Bennett with the fist, but some roving there from Josh Meredith. Keeps the ball in motion now for Glenorchy. Isaac Manson has ball in hand. Good stuff from Theo Ives. Lee Flang just got his kick away. Nicholson, high up and under, not going to go anywhere. Lee Flang didn't take it cleanly. Ives now for North Launceston, grabs the footy, shrugs a tackle, but he can't struggle Luke Nicholson. Excellent stuff from Luke Nicholson, earns the free kick for Glenorchy. He's certainly been among the Magpies' best so far. Ball goes out in the direction of Arnold. Arnold, wheels and goes, sets it up to the goal square. Joseph one out, unable to take it. Camrick comes in, tries to get rid of the football. Eventually did, but he may be pinged for holding the football. He will be. Good defensive stuff there from the Northern Bombers. Plenty of bodies around this football. North Launceston just trying to surge the footy forward. Thompson, McInnes, Brom. Scrubby kick there from Brom. Then Curvis has a bit of a job ahead of him. Ives comes in for the reinforcements, gets the handball away to Lee. Lee with a clever handball. Ollington. The mark's taken there by Brady Simpson. Manson. Alex Lee takes the mark. Gallops away does Lee. Kicks the ball as far as he can. Pearce and Cox Goodyear are there. Will the ball sit for Cox Goodyear? He's already got 5 to his name. Nathan Pearce comes in for support. Pearce to Cox Goodyear. Tied up against the pocket. Does the team thing and kicks it to Newitt. Beautiful stuff there from BCG. Great stuff, North Launceston. Alex Lee took the initiative. And now Newitt will look to kick the goal. Newitt begins his approach. Point blank range. Nails the goal. Good stuff, North Launceston. They get their 11th. And a good finish there from that man in Isaac Newitt. North Launceston kick further away. 11-7-73. Glenorchy 1-1-7. Ball goes inside 50 once again for North Launceston. Browning comes through, wrapped up in the Cox Goodyear tackle. Just got his handball away. Nathan Pearce emerges with the footy. Kicks with the check side. Nathan Pearce. He gets his 3rd. What a finish. And North Launceston, they continue to do things as they please. That's their 12th. 12-7-79. Glenorchy, they're 1-1-7. 72 points the difference. Strong start to this quarter from the Northern Bombers. Glenorchy, they need to offer some sort of response now. Umpire will take the footy. Campbell uses his left, kicks it towards half forward. Avent gets it off to Campbell, who just tucks the ball under the arm, gets it off to Van Dam, but there's been an umpire's whistle. It's going to be a free kick going the way of Avent. So a chance here for him to launch the ball inside 50. Lowers his eyes, puts it out on a platter there for Newitt, unable to take the mark. Geared, scrapping away at ground level. Plenty of players around the footy. The umpire will come in and intervene. Lee, clever tap. Simpson met heavily in the tackle. Good defensive pressure from North Launceston. They've shown that all day so far. Cox Goodyear dances his way through traffic, looks towards goal. Cox Goodyear, take a bow. The BCG vintage stuff from Cox Goodyear. That's his 2nd of the quarter. 6th for the game, and North Launceston, they continue on their merry way. 13-7-85, Glenorchy 1-1-7, and from a percentage standpoint, this is exactly what North Launceston need. However, at the Twin Ovals, at the moment, Lauderdale, they are in charge of that game. They lead it by 16 points. Of course, if Lauderdale win and the Southern Bombers are in, North Launceston are needing Kingborough to win that game and to win this game in style here at KG5. So a fascinating quarter and a half coming up your way. A lot of it dependent with what happens down at the Twin Ovals. North Launceston, they're running away with this one at KG5. Really impressive stuff. Geared, funnels a handball out. Roach kicks it towards half forward. Nicholas overruns the football slightly, eventually traps it under his control. Nicholas tied up against the line, good kick, finds Seth Campbell. Campbell goes to Lee. Now North Launceston surge the ball inside 50 again. Brave mark there from Josh Arnold. Good stuff from him. Takes the mark, running back with a flight. Kick goes out wide. Ball's thrown in. Lee puts it down to the path of his midfielders. Event, he's been tackled without the footy. We just got the ball away, I should say. Meredith kicks it down the line. Nankervis gets it back to Lee Flang. Nankervis over the top to Van Dam. Van Dam back into Lee Flang. High ball towards half forward, back of the pack. Hobbs gets it off to Cox Goodyear. Cox Goodyear weaves his way through a little bit of traffic, kicks it inside 50 to Newitt, who runs into an open goal and makes no mistake. North Launceston at their very best. Scintillating stuff there from the Northern Bombers. That was absolutely magnificent. Newitt runs into an open goal, makes no mistake. So they're doing all they can at the moment to shore up this percentage. We'll give you an update shortly of just exactly where things sit. Of course, so much of that is just dependent on how things go down at the Twin Ovals. At the moment, Lauderdale are in charge of that game, which means this result today could be null and void in terms of finals pursuits for North Launceston. So if Lauderdale win, they're in the 4. Give you an update shortly on just where they're sitting from a percentage standpoint just in a sec. Males unable to trap the footy. Lockie Cowan works his way through. Handball over the top. Mark taken at half back by Blowfield. Ball goes towards half forward. Ball in the hands of Liam Roach. Roach wheels and goes, kicks it inside 50. Underneath it, taking a good mark bravely is Ives. Good stuff there from Theo Ives. Simpson. Goes inside 50, coast-to-coast footy there from North Launceston. Beautiful stuff. Nathan Pearce has it in the forward pocket. So Pearce will set himself. He already has 3 goals to his name. He's been ultra impressive. Nathan Pearce looking for goal number 4. Become a reliable source for goals in season 2022, but just misses that one to the near side. 13-8 plays 1-1. Ball's brought back into play. Flying high though, taking a good mark there is Ollington. Ollington moves the ball quickly inside 50. Good stuff here from North Launceston. Finds Jack Event. So Event, who had plenty of the football early in the game. Change of jumper for him. Now wearing number 68. He'll look to hit the scoreboard for the first time this afternoon. The veteran of this proud football club. Dual premiership player. Multiple premiership player, I should say. His kick, though, just goes through for a minor score. So 13-9-87. 80-point lead over Glenorchy. 1-1-7. Tied up against the pocket, Blowfield. Good mark taken there by Leaf Lang. Leaf Lang quickly moves the ball on, kicks it to half forward. Brad Cox-Goodyear lowers his eyes, drills it inside 50 on a platter for Harry Hobbs. Beautiful footy there, North Launceston. Things are just clicking beautifully for them at the moment. Just looking the goods at this point, North Lonnie. This for goal number 14. The 6th goal of the quarter if he can kick it. Only played 21.5 minutes. Harry Hobbs begins his approach to goal. Kick is on the way. Looks pretty good, Harry Hobbs. He gets his first. He's presented well across the course of the afternoon. Finally gets his just rewards. 14-9-93. Glenorchy, they're 1-1-7. Ball back up in the middle of the ground. Lee wins it down to Simpson. It's turning into a bit of rinse and repeat at the moment for those two, linking up well through the middle of the ground. But Glenorchy get the ball towards half forward, sitting underneath it. Leaf Lang takes a good mark. Simpson. Stops, props, dances around his opponent, but had to hurry his kick in the end, Ben Simpson. Browning lays a good tackle. Lee handballs over the top into space. Arnold's going to be first to the footy. He is. Gets it back to Waite. Waite out to Thompson. A few of their better performers of the year so far combining well. Mark taken. Opportunity now for Glenorchy. Jenkins wheels and goes. Kicked 4 against the Tigers a few weeks ago, did Jenkins. That kick was in the direction of Joseph. But some superb defensive efforts there from the North Launceston defender. Really good stuff there. Been able to halve that contest, and the ball's gone over and out. Another stoppage in the left forward pocket. Sulzberger gets it off to Ives. Ives to Nicholas. Have a throw in outer side of the ground. Ball's thrown in. Lee takes it out of the ruck himself. Gets it off to Event, who avoids one tackle. Back to Simpson. Prime movers for North Launceston continuing to operate as they get it off to Tom Bennett at half forward. have a throw in the forward pocket. It's been a terrific quarter of football if you're a North Launceston fan. Well, for Glenorchy, they just need to hold in grimly here and try and get something out of the last quarter and a bit of this game. Umpire's whistle. It's going to be another free kick going the way of North Launceston. Brad Cox-Goodyear will take it. So we know he's already kicked 6 goals today. He's been absolutely everywhere. And he's got an opportunity to slot home goal number 7. Brad Cox-Goodyear sets himself towards goal. Kicks on the way. Umpire to do a fair bit of work. It's through for a minor score. Bring the ball back into play. Ball to be brought back into play, just in front of the interchange gates. Lee against McInnes. Lee takes it himself. Handballs it back towards Event. Event loses his footing. Is he able to get his handball away? He does. Lee comes in for support. Nicholas dances into a bit of space. Eventually gets his kick away into the middle of the ground. Mark's taken. Big ball to win across half back here for Glenorchy. They did, but they turn it over. Nathan Pearce inside 50. Spots a teammate and Tom Bennett. North Launceston just continuing to go at will here. This has been absolutely terrific stuff. Tom Bennett now, he has an opportunity to hit the scoreboard. Tight up against the pocket. After this kick, we'll give you an update on where things sit from a percentage standpoint, but Bennett sprays that one badly. Misses it through for a minor score. 14-10, plays 1-1. Kick goes back inside 50 for North Launceston. Taking the mark and doing well is Tom Bennett. He's had a number of looks at it, but he'll now set himself here. Try and kick his first goal of the afternoon. It's funny to say that he's yet to actually kick a goal. He's had plenty of looks at it and he's looked really good, presented well all day. A chance here for Bennett to kick for goal. He misses this one as well to the right-hand side. 14-11, 95. Glenorchy, they're 1-1-7. So at the moment, North Launceston's percentage moves to 115.7. Lauderdale's, that sits at 119.7. So they haven't quite been able to make up the percentage, but worryingly for North Launceston, Lauderdale, they are in the lead at the Twin Ovals, up by 19 points. So tough quarter ahead really for North Launceston. They just need to keep on doing what they're doing and just hope that Kingborough can wrestle back control down at the Twins. Cowan with ball in hand. Goes inside 50. Newitt's the target. Scrapping away at ground level is Newitt as the siren sounds on what was a clinical quarter, if you are a fan of the North Launceston Football Club. They were absolutely magnificent. Well, they probably they probably did leave a couple of goals in the sheds late in that term with some missed opportunities, but a comprehensive quarter nonetheless. They lead this game 14-11, 95 to 1-1-7. Go through the goal kickers in just a moment. The dominant quarter there from the Northern Bombers. Quickly run through those goal kickers now. Brad Cox-Goodyear, he has 6. Nathan Pearce with 3. 2 to Isaac Newitt, 2 to Oscar Mansell, 1 to Harry Hobbs and 1 to Seth Campbell. It was a 6-goal, 6 quarter for North Launceston. Well, Glenorchy, they were kept scoreless. So, as we've said, the percentage side of things looking really good for North Launceston, but they are needing Kingborough to take control of that game down at the Twin Ovals. Obviously for North Lonnie to kick a little bit further ahead across the final term. We'll take a break here, three-quarter time on the Daily Potato Co TSL live stream. Final quarter action coming up next. Welcome back to KG5, the final quarter about to get underway between Glenorchy and North Launceston. It's the Northern Bombers in a dominant position. They lead this one 95-7. It's 14-11 to 1-1 after a dominant third quarter. But they'll look to continue that momentum across this final term and hope that Kingborough can wrestle some control down at the Twin Ovals to keep their finals hopes alive, as Alex Lee decisively wins it out of the ruck, gets it down to Mansell. Mansell to Avent, and they immediately go inside 50. Beautiful football, North Launceston. Harry Hobbs, he'll have a look at goal. It's taken only 10 seconds. Another set shot inside 50 through Harrison Hobbs. Hobbs sets himself. Looking for goal. Umpire has to do a bit of a shuffle. This is to the left, through for a minor score. Just running out of tarmac. We'll have a throw in just in front of us on the broadcast side of the ground. Ball's thrown in. Lee against McInnes. Meredith extracts the football, but immediately wrapped up in the Avent tackle. We'll have a stoppage. Avent with his left, kicks it towards half forward. Cox Goodyear shows great strength. They surge the football on. Opportunity now through Ollington. Great finish, Heath Ollington. Outside of the boot, no mistake. Northern Bombers, they kick their 15th. 15-12, 102. They crack the ton. Glenorchy, they're 117. So, North Launceston keep on motoring here at KG5. It's been a clinical display. They need to keep this momentum going into the final, or into the rest of the final term, to keep any hopes of finals footy alive. A few score updates from down at the Twin Ovals as the quarter progresses as well. Bring the ball back into play here is Males. Goes short, but turns it over. Cox Goodyear. He's had plenty of the football, and he looks to go again. Kicks it inside 50 in the direction of Hobbs, who does well to tap the ball on. Cowan lays the tackle. Going back to retrieve the football is McGann. Immediately wrapped up in the tackle. Cowan tries to get his kick away. Bouncing ball. Tom Bennett unable to get a foot to the football, and Blake Waite cleverly sees it through for a point. Parking himself there and taking the mark is Browning. He's put together a solid afternoon at the office. He goes across to Jenkins. So they have a stoppage on the outer side of the ground. Bevis to bring the ball back into play. It's 1-1-7, plays 16-14, 110. Avent strolls through traffic, kicks it towards goal. Jack Avent, he misses. That one bounces over and out. Out on the full, it will be. So Glenorchy bring the ball back into play. Ball now in the hands of Blake Waite. quickly moves the ball on, finds Josh Arnold. Mark not taken, over and out. Ball's thrown in. Lee taps it down. Brom gets it off to Meredith. Meredith, nice little dance turn. Handball's out in the path of Joseph, who just hacks the ball, and that's going to be out of bounds on the full. Just enough pressure on the Joseph kick. Hobbs trying to get rid of the football. Good tackle, Callum Thompson. Camrick tries to take the advantage, gets it off to Geared. Eventually, it gets back to Thompson, who tries to find a teammate inside 50 in Roach, who claims that it was a mark. The umpire says it bounced. We'll have a stoppage inside attacking 50. Great defensive pressure further afield there from Callum Thompson. He's been so impressive this year. Really looks to have taken the step up and looks to be more comfortable, I suppose, with himself at senior football level. It's been a tough season for his side. Simpson tries to bring the ball back, beats Bales. Nicholson, good handball over the top, finds Brom. Brom sells a bit of candy, eventually gets back onto his left, kicks it towards 50. Joseph takes the mark. Good stuff there from Matty Joseph, just put himself in a good position. And good awareness from Will Brom to get that kick to him. So Joseph will set himself looking to kick Glenorchy's second goal of the contest. Proves the angle now, does Joseph. Kick is on the way. Always look to be to the right-hand side, and that's where it stays. Glenorchy, they move to 1-2-8. North Launceston, 16-14, 110. Long kick out of defensive 50 for North Launceston. Give you a couple of percentage tracker updates in a moment. Thompson lays a tackle on Sulzberger. He's doing everything he can at the moment to halt the momentum of North Launceston, is Callum Thompson. Geared lays the tackle. Really good tackle on Event. Simpson. Nicholson. Handballs over the top. Back to Nicholson. Cowan lays the tackle as well. Good defensive pressure here from North Launceston. Campbell grabs the footy, tries to take the advantage. He'll be told to bring the ball back. Free kick going the way of Glenorchy. Nicholson to Geared, who has plenty of space. John Geared kicks it out into the forward pocket. Camrick was his target. Now Curvis has the footy. Just gets out of the way, gets it out to Nicholas. Lee Flang, tied up against the pocket, lays the tackle, swoops in, grabs the footy. Now coming in with pace the other way. Good stuff there from Declan Chugg. Handballs over the top. North Launceston just trying to surge this ball out of defence. Dominic Hay spilled the footy, goes back in and gets it. Hay just gets his handball away, but he may have been tripped. Umpire says he was, and North Lawney will take the advantage. Chugg has the ball on the outer side. Kicks it towards Pearce, unable to hold the mark on the first instance. Lays the tackle, and we'll have a ball up. High kick. North Launceston eventually traps the football, but we'll have a stoppage. Cowan tucks the ball under the arm, takes a bounce. Not his best kick, but it might work out okay. Bounces inside 50, just beats Newitt. Pearce comes through to provide some support. Glenorchy quickly repel out a defensive 50. Coming in and taking the mark is McInnes. Plenty of bodies around this football. Cowan emerges with it. He chips the ball nicely to Campbell. Couple of Devils linking up. Seth Campbell launches the ball inside 50. Back of the pack, Tom Bennett. Another mark inside 50 for Bennett. And you'll back him in to kick this one. He's had a number of opportunities yet to hit the scoreboard. But this is a roll goal opportunity for him now from a very kickable position. Tom Bennett sets himself for goal, makes no mistake with this one. Bennett's on the scoreboard, his first goal of the afternoon. North Lonnie, they get their second of the quarter. They move away to 17-14, 116. Glenorchy, they're 1-2-8. So back in the middle. Margin out to 108 points. The update, the percentage, North Launceston, they moved to 117, Lauderdale 119. But importantly, Lauderdale are 22 points up at the Twin Oval, so it's hard to see Kingborough coming back from that margin back with so little left in the game. Probably about half a quarter. But North Launceston, they're doing all they can from a percentage standpoint at the moment. Here in play, Arnold marks the ball in the back pocket. Thanks to the great Dave Moore of City Park Radio for plugging the numbers into the percentage calculator for us this afternoon. May not quite be necessary if Lauderdale do get the chocolates down past the southern outlet, but still important exercise, and if Kingborough can mount a late comeback, it could become very, very important. Ball up, just inside the field of play. Just got rid of the football, round the corner, mark's taken by Mansell. Has 2 goals to his name, Oscar Mansell. Chisels the ball down the line, but we'll have a stoppage. He was out of bounds on the full. I thought it might have pitched in play, but will be out of bounds on the full. Meredith brings the ball back into play for Glenorchy. Brave kick into the middle of the ground, but it works out okay. Mark taken by Blowfield. Thompson. Moves the ball on. Dancing his way through traffic, getting the handball over the top, crunching stuff from the other way, Matty Joseph. And the reinforcements come in now for North Launceston. They didn't like that. But Ollington, he continues on. Umpire's just trying to split this up, get the ball moving. Cowan tucks the ball under the arm. Handball's out wide. Finds a teammate there in Leaflang, who has plenty of room to move. Leaflang drives the ball inside 50. Finds a teammate there in Brad Cox-Goodyear. He's got 6 goals to his name, the coach. Can he kick goal number 7? He'll set himself here and have a set shot. Brad Cox-Goodyear begins his approach to goal. BCG for 7, straight through the middle. Good finish there from Brad Cox-Goodyear. North Launceston They get their 18th. 18-14, 122. Glenorchy, 128. Back in the middle, Avent, Sulzberger. Having a chat with Ollington and Lee. North Launceston midfield have been absolutely dominant this afternoon. They knew what they needed to do, and although the result might not go their way elsewhere, they've done everything they can to finish this year in fantastic form. Of course, a little bit to play out down at the Twin Ovals. Give you a score update in just a moment, but so the margin down at the Twin Ovals. Give you in just a moment. Cox Goodyear has the ball in play, immediately tackled. Hobbs handballs it back towards Mansell. A little clumsy there from the Glenorchy player. Campbell wrapped up in a tackle, flying shot on goal, through for a minor score. So it's 16 points at the moment down at the Twin Ovals. 16 points in the live percentage tracker as North Launceston just over 1% behind. Ball wrapped up here. Avent massages the ball, finds Brad Cox Goodyear. So this is what North Launceston need to keep doing. Just surging towards goal. Cox Goodyear going to look for goal number 8. BCG, he's been terrific all game, all season. Brad Cox Goodyear kicks the goal, 2 in each quarter for BCG. He gets his 8th. And North Launceston, they keep on keeping on. 19-15, 129. Glenorchy, 128. So this now means North Launceston's percentage on the live calculator goes to 118.46, while Lauderdale 119.33. This is really tight stuff. North Launceston fans will be keeping half an eye on this one and half an eye down on the Twin Ovals. It's still 16 points the difference. But still time for that game to go the other way as well. Sulzberger gets it off to Ollington. Ollington to Lee. Lee bangs it inside 50. Another chance here for North Launceston. Ball going to pitch in play. It might not. It might be kicked through right on the goal line. Has it? I think that may be a goal. Well, there has been an incident downfield and the free kick might be played potentially. It will be. So the score doesn't count and Dom Brown will take the free kick from just inside defensive 50. Seth Campbell's the man on the mark. 15 points now the margin at the Twin Ovals. Lauderdale's favour. The ball bounces over and out. 15 points down at the Twin Ovals. Lauderdale at the moment are in the position to book themselves a finals berth. North Launceston, they're gunning for their 9th consecutive final series. They will need Kingborough to get on top late down at the Twins and continue to run away with it here at the KG5 Oval, I should say. It's 121 points of difference at the moment, which is right the margin we thought pre-game that they were likely to need. Van Dam kicks it high up and under. Bennett comes in from behind. No one able to take the mark. Nicholson kicks it straight into the back of Hobbs. Arnold tries to get away with the football, gets it off to Simpson. Simpson funnels a handball out in the direction of Males, unable to get much purchase. Another kick off the ground, out wide, looking for Jenkins. Good pick up from Jenkins, just misses the target. Waite, he misses the target as well. Pearce now, opportunity for North Launceston. And it looks like it's going to be a high contact free kick going the way of Nathan Pearce. Pearce gets the handball off to Hay. Hay kicks inside 50. The numbers should favour Glenorchy. They spoil each other. Campbell just tries to surge the footy forward. Meredith met in the A-vent tackle. And we'll have a ball up 30 metres out from the North Launceston goalface. 121 points the difference. And the live percentage tracker still sits 118.4 North Launceston, 119.2 the Lauderdale Bombers. Blake Waite with ball in hand, handballs it off, finds Thompson. Two of their better performers today and two of their better performers throughout the year. Nicholas marks the footy. Mitch Nicholas chips the ball inside 50. Blowfield takes the mark. Blowfield's off. Retreats back towards Arnold. Arnold now. Down the line, finds Geared. Good stuff here from Glenorchy. Geared off to the runner and Brady Simpson. Simpson, not his best kick, just enough pressure on the kick and potentially off hands as well. Now Curvis comes through the other way. His kick down the line. Mark taken by Dominic Hay. The umpire says it might have spilled and it's going to be a throw in. So we'll have a throw-in just in front of the North Launceston interchange gates. 121 points the difference in favour of the Northern Bombers. 19-15, 129, plays 1-2-8. North Launceston, I should say, are up by 42 points at North Hobart Oval. While down at the Twins, still tight, but Lauderdale are in front. Down back here for North Launceston, Nicholas. Kicks over the top, finds Leaflang. Leaflang quickly moves the footy on, finds Ollington, who's been good today. Ollington goes back inboard, finds Simpson. Simpson to Leaflang, but there's been an umpire's whistle. Glenorchy just trying to get under the skin of the North Launceston players. Advantage now paid to the Northern Bombers, although maybe a downfield free kick by the looks of it. Pushed after he got rid of the football. So Harry Hobbs has it just outside attacking 50. Hobbs pumps it inside 50 now. Pearce flew, unable to take the mark. Bennett with a good shepherd. Pearce tied up against the pocket. Nathan Pearce for goal. Mark's not quite taken by Avent, but he'll tackle Josh Arnold over the line and through for a point. 19-16, 1-3-0. Plays Glenorchy 1-2-8. Waite with ball in hand. Time continues to tick down at the Twin Ovals. It's still 15 points of difference in favour of Lauderdale, which isn't the news North Launceston fans want. Pearce kicks it inside 50. Finds Mansell. Oscar Mansell already with 2 goals to his name. He isn't even looking towards goal at the moment, still looking centrally. It's eventually where he goes. Finds Nathan Pearce. Pearce looking for goal number 4. In the end, he just sets it up for Bennett. Ball still pitches in play somehow. Jack Avent's there. Avent stops, props, gets back onto his left. Jack Avent looking for Bennett. Unable to take the mark. North Launceston just attacking grimly at the moment, trying to keep the ball in motion inside their attacking 50. Hay kicks centrally, spots a target and finds Connor Leaflang. Leaflang, short ball, a little too short for Pearce. Geared gets the handball off to Brown. Brown only as far as Simpson. Simpson goes inside 50 into the pocket, finds Tom Bennett. So Tom Bennett looking for his second goal of the afternoon. Tight up against the pocket, Tom Bennett. Long been the spearhead of this North Launceston attack. Terrific footballer. Can Tom Bennett kick his second of the afternoon? Kick is on the way. Good looking kick. He likes it too. Bennett gets his second. A lovely finish from the veteran. Good stuff there for North Launceston. They get their 20th. 2016, 136. Well, Glenorchy, they sit at 1-8. We'll go back to the percentage tracker in just a moment for you. So the live percentage tracker, 119.04 North Launceston, Lauderdale 119.48, but they've just kicked a goal, the Lauderdale Bombers, which means they have almost sewn that game up down at the Twin Ovals, all but just a mere formality from this point as we tick well and truly into red time. So North Launceston's efforts this afternoon have been incredibly brave and incredibly prolific, but it might not quite be enough. Lauderdale look to have secured a top 4 berth here at KG5. Nails with ball in hand, looks to go short. Mark not taken. Ball bounces into the hands of Arnold, who kicks it inside 50. Running back and taking the mark there was Tom McGann. McGann has some options in front of him, but he might just back himself in to have a shot for goal. Josh Arnold tells him just to back himself in. So Tom McGann looking to kick Glenorchy's second goal of the contest. Isaac Manson remains the lone goal kicker. Kicked a goal in the opening term. Tom McGann sets himself up. Kicks towards goal, but misses it out of bounds on the full. And that will be the end of this one at KG5. A comprehensive performance from the North Launceston Football Club. They run out 2016 136 to 1-8 winners, but unfortunately for the Northern Bombers, it looks like it won't quite be enough to book a spot in September football. Lauderdale, they are still up and about down at the Twin Ovals. They are leading that game by 24 points, ticking over to the 25-minute mark. So that game is well and truly done. Lauderdale will run out winners at the Twin Ovals and will secure a top 4 berth. It means that North Launceston, despite a 152-point win last week against North Hobart and a comprehensive 128-point win today, won't quite have done enough to book a spot in September. A year of promise from the Northern Bombers with so many young players coming through. Well, they won't make finals football. It looks like their club is in a very strong spot moving forward. Brad Cox-Goodyear done a terrific job with a young group of players, and North Launceston, that will mean curtains on their season of 2022. As we said, 128-point win today. Comprehensive performance, 2016 136 to 1-8. Isaac Manson, the goal kicker for Glenorchy, while for North Launceston, Brad Cox-Goodyear, he finished the game with 8 majors. Nathan Pearce with 3, Tom Bennett with 2, Heath Ollington and Seth Campbell with singles, Harry Hobbs with a single as well, Isaac Newitt and Oscar Mansell also kicked 2 apiece. So that will be it from KG5. North Launceston, comprehensive winners this afternoon over the Glenorchy Magpies, but not quite enough to secure a finals football berth, with Lauderdale seemingly having that game down at the Twin Ovals all wrapped up. Make sure you jump across to that game. That game's still unfolding on the AFL Tasmania YouTube channel. Thanks to Daily Potato Co. Thank you for your company on the live stream. Thanks to Tom Johnson on the camera, Ash Wilkes in the studio. We'll catch you next week for the TSL State League Awards on the Saturday night, and in the following week, finals football gets underway. Thanks for your company. Bye for now.